I love to spend time with the children and try to unpack what we're talking about in a way that they can relate to. So when at all possible, I like to do something hands-on. Today we put blue tape on the steps leading up to the chancel, and we had the children practice sort of crossing over that tape and seeing if it mattered if we got there all at once or one at a time, and how we could help those who might be burdened and not move as quickly to get over the line, and how to also rejoice at those quick of spirit and nimble who can dart across and get to the banquet on the other side. So that's just fun. And we had a big bucket full of rocks, and we talked about what it was like. Some of us feel, I think, burdened, weighed down by what I would call a mean bag of rocks, that anytime somebody like makes fun of us or implies that somehow we're not living a good life or we're not good people, even when we're trying really hard. I mean, we're not perfect, but most of us try really hard. You know, that those things, they sort of weigh us down and they become like a mean bag of rocks. And what do you do with that? How do you even work with something like that as you're trying to move in your life and get to a better place? And talking about collective good, when we all work together to help each other, then that bag of rocks disappears pretty quickly, because you have people to help carry it, you have people to unpack it. And we talked about those rocks as burdens that we can just lay down. And when we're here at church, that's part of what we do, part of what we're thinking, and part of how we respond to the love of God is recognizing that we don't have to carry the meannesses of life with us, that God is there for us to turn that over to. Just let go and let God carry it, or help us carry it for a while. Let God teach us how to heal that, so that we can become people who live without having to be quite so weighed down. And you know, it's a process. So sometimes, despite all the tries, sometimes despite how hard you try, you still struggle. And but there really is joy to be had in the world, even for those who are almost convinced that that mean bag of rocks is just never going to get healed. I challenge that. I think that in God, great and tremendous healing is possible. And I think that how we do that is all together.